Father Michael Murta, and I'm the rector here in Clonard Monastery. And this is the 5th year of our building project. We've started 3 years ago, or 5 years ago. We deal here with very large crowds some of the time and regular crowds most of the time, so it's important to be able to please both. Sometimes your sound requirements for a large crowd is it's far different at least than for a small crowd, so we want to be able to satisfy all and have clear sound through this church. It's a huge church. We have concerts here. A lot of the sound crew during concerts, and it's very hard to get the levels right. They have to work consistently at it, and we say we're trying to do that all the time here ourselves with our sound system, so it's crucial and critical that we get it right, and that's why we're very hopeful that with Tannoy we've got it right this time.
My name's David Dalzell. I'm Senior Partner in DL Electronics. We're based in Lisburn, Northern Ireland, and we've been going for about 14 years now. We actually installed sound systems in factories, commercial properties, as well as quite a few churches throughout Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland. Well, Clonard Monastery, we've inherited the old system, which was an old Millbank modular system and Phillips cardioid columns. So we actually ended up looking after it and maintaining the system within Clonard.
We started the job maybe about 4 or 5 months ago. We first done a site survey. We took readings of what the reverberant time was. We sat down and we discussed what would be the best speaker range to use.
Yeah, well, we've worked with D&E Electrics all the time with David Dalzell and Gus here, and we've been very happy with them over the years, and they've been very prompt when we needed attention to that. And we're very happy to continue to work with them, and they recommend Tannoy, and we're happy to. We've seen their work in the cathedral and other places, and it's very satisfactory. So
I think QFlex is ideal for church and cathedral spaces because it deals with the room acoustics as best as you could hope. With the steerable array side of things, it means we can focus the energy where we want the energy to be.
Well, beam steering is something that we've used in previous projects throughout Northern Ireland. We had seen it demonstrated in UK and some of the exhibitions, and then we asked about getting it across to do a demo in the temporary church.
Yeah, we had a what do you call it, a tester or a forerunner in our temporary church, which is now out in the monastery garden, and they came with just the 2 speakers and to fill the church with music. So
the product itself is primarily focused around speech intelligibility and a vocal range. Although it's actually a very musical product as well, it does lend itself to vocal announcement on the whole.
Well, we're pushing for a few demonstrations for a few other projects that we have in mind. What I've found on this particular project sounds and performs really well, and we're really happy with the sound that we have at the minute, considering it's an empty church and we still have the furniture and the seating to go back in. Sounding,
light and heat are critical in a building, because they're the things people will complain first of all about. Their immediate needs to hear, to be warm, to see, and we hope to have got all 3 right.